My nigga.
What's good? What's good, people? Chop, you can put our names up, player. You know how to put the title up. Title already in there. Let the people get to know us. You know what I'm saying? You see where you got the title at? Yeah, there you go. There it is. Hey, now we can get started, people.
Yes, sir.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening with y'all out there on these motherfucking YouTube streets? Welcome, welcome, people. It's Blunt Talk Nola, all cap, no space, Nola. Y'all know what's happening, man. And we about to bring y'all another fire one, man. Oh man, white saviorism. What is this shit?
Poverty
Poverty
porn.
porn? Oh man,
Yeah, it's about to
what are
go
we doing
diggity.
today? I am your host, man. Silent Child 17. You know, always got my brothers in here with me, and they are.
P360 in the building.
Top tracks in the building.
Oh man, once again, bro. I want to tell my brother, man, enjoy yourself out there. He is on his vacation, man. Coming to bring y'all this motherfucking heat, man. If nobody cares, who cares? But Chop Track, you know what I mean? He cares about you guys.
Shit.
You know, he could have been anywhere in the world right now, but he here with y'all fucking ass.
Cause I do got some what this is? Dr. Green Thumbs in his bag. I need to be attending
God
to.
damn, I told him you got, things to see and people to do, but
Yeah.
they didn't want to listen to me. They just say, yeah, we need blunt talk, we need blunt talk, we need blunt talk. Okay, then. It's blunt
Man.
talk tonight, y'all. What's happening, people? Man, they got some stuff going on. So before we get to the clip, y'all, I want to just break some of this down for them right quick, if I can, and give them a brief definition of some of these things we're gonna be talking about. Now, we actually came across some fire information that we really didn't put our hands on or really try to just grasp on what we was actually learning, but always had a feeling that these type of things are around, but never really put them into perspective. So we ran across things like I said in the title. If y'all watch the title, the white saviorism, white saviorism. That fucked me up. And and
Mm-hmm.
um and poverty porn, people, like these things right here. I've never heard of this shit, but I've seen it. I just never knew there was a name for this shit. And it fucked me up. And I just gotta just give y'all two brief definitions of this for the people, if I can. And we could keep going, brothers. Let me get my little notes up right quick. And we could keep this shit popping. How's the fellas doing tonight, man? Y'all ready to jump on their neck right now, bro? What's happening
Yeah.
with y'all?
Yeah.
Trying to
So,
get it.
I do want to say that the first clip loaded is not poverty porn related or related to white saviorism, but it does have a lot of racial undertones, or should I say overtones,
Yeah, because
because of what's
we wanted
going
to
on.
put that in the and we wanted to put that too with this. That was the other word we was looking for. Nepotism, people. We're going to be talking
Yes.
about that tonight as well. Nepotism is one of the other things that we're going to be talking about, dealing with this poverty porn and this white saviorism. Why do black people always accept there being this one white person, whether it's a woman or a man, that saves the day? Like movies like for instance, Blind Side, right? Sandra Bullock saved this big black nigga from
Nepotism.
the streets of the hood and turned him into this
Now what
offensive
happened?
tackle of all time.
Can't
You
hear
know,
him.
the whole y'all can hear me?
We
Yes,
don't.
sir. Yes, sir. We with
Oh,
you.
peace, so you can hear me. Okay, so let me just go right into the poverty porn definition. Poverty porn, also known as pornography of poverty, development porn, okay, has been defined as any type of media,
I'm good.
be it written,
All right, I'm not good.
photographed, or filmed, which exploits the poor conditions in order to generate the necessary sympathy for selling newspapers, increasing charitable donations, or support for giving use. It also suggests that the viewer of the exploited protagonist is motivated by gratification of basic instinct. Now, that's just a brief definition of poverty porn. And if I could break that down right quick, is basically looking for gratitude from uh social sites or any media sites, or just actually taking pictures on your own to show to other people, to have that gratification of, oh, I went and did something and I went help these poor people, when in actuality you ain't do shit, you just took pictures and shit,
You stunting on the Pope.
basically. And you go out there and you make it seem like you're doing some high quality class shit. And we could name this and a lot of other things, as far as when it comes to non-profit organization. Um, Before I get into the next definition, Paul, you wanna or chop, any one of y'all wanna jump in on that before I get to the next definition?
Yeah. So,
I'm about to
Hmm.
put the clip up for the private pool.
Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So, um, right now where we live, we know that there's people under the bridge. They've been there. They've been there. They've been coming down here ever since Katrina. And the first thing that we all seem to notice is that when it's holiday time or any time a church or a social pleasure aid club or whatever get out and want to do something, the cameras are always out. Even though it's people of your own kind and color, it's still poverty porn. Because the little bit that you doing really not putting no big dent in nothing if you not doing the most to help the people get off the street. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You just
Exactly.
committing
Peace
poverty porn,
love,
trying to make it
basically.
seem like you're doing something, but really what you're doing is overhyping up whatever it is that you got going on. Like some of these social and pleasure aid clubs down here, one in particular who shall remain nameless, because I don't even want to give them the satisfaction. But you
Right.
know, if you're gonna do something without a camera being around. You know, all this money that y'all raising for all these fun these events and so on and so forth. Can you put
Non
that money
Supposed to be
into
non-profit organizations as well.
right? So can you take that money and put forth into buying a bunch of land and building houses and putting homeless people or people who
They
struggling to
could, but
have
they
their
don't,
rent
because
paid?
they rather the problem still be a problem.
Because it
So
seems like they get gratification off of the problem, like it being a problem. Like, I
Yes,
think this is
yes,
where you get, okay,
I think the biggest
okay.
thing is that people think that that the problem can't be fixed. It can. It's just that it makes so much money for it not to be fixed.
And
exactly.
would it and wouldn't it and may I ask you, and wouldn't it kind of help the problem if you actually use these monies and these funds that you're gaining for this poverty porn, possibly go toward fixing some of the problem?
Yeah, it could go, but the thing is, that's just like for the mission, for example. The mission been in New Orleans all these years or whatever, and they been had a lot that was right next door to the mission. And one of the main things they always was complaining about was not having enough space. But we know through, well, I know for sure through grants and all type of shit, people get government funding and they don't do what they're supposed to do with the government funding all the time or whatever. That's what we always see. And that's just like, for instance, us saying that the police don't have enough money and we did that on whatever episode that was we did on the police. or whatever. But they damn sure have enough money. They just don't have enough officers. And I think if they tried to fix that problem, that would fix them. Because other than that, y'all gonna just keep throwing money at it and saying you're gonna buy a new type of equipment that could replace a person versus getting a person or whatever.
Because we definitely gonna get into that kind of at the end of the show because I wanna fuck their heads up at the end. I had sent you a one of the last clips, so we gonna save that last little baby one for last. Chop about that situation once they get out there and what they actually do with the money, and this is why they calling it poverty porn. At the same time, so we definitely gonna jump into that later. White saviorism, yo. Okay. The term white savior is a sarcastic or critical description of a white person who is depicted as a liberating, rescuing, or uplifting non white people. It is critical in the sense that you see how I'm reading this shit, right? It is critical in the sense that I'm like a white person saving me right now. It is critical in the sense that it describes in a pattern in which the third world peoples are denied agencies and are seen as passive recipients of white benevolence. The role is considered a modern day version of what is expressed in a poem, The White Man's Burden. The term has been associated with Africa, and certain characters in film or television have been critiqued as white savior figures. Combined, combined the term with industrial complex, yo, derived from the military industrial complex, and similarity applied elsewhere to coin white savior industrial complex. Remix. Mm, 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 mm. So let me ask y'all: is it a good or a bad thing that these white saviors or this white saviorism or this complex, as they call it, of doing this to people? Do y'all think it's a good or a bad thing for as the funds and all this? Because it seems like they get money to do this from somewhere. So do y'all think this is a bad thing, or is this is just something that people coining them and it's just blown out of proportion? What y'all think?
I think it's something that the people coining them and blowing out of proportion. And it is also a bad thing because if you look at, uh, I got a perfect one. Goodwill. I found out about that bullshit a whiles back. So all of the stuff that they get for free, right? They get the shit for free and they put it up for sale. Now, you say your slogan, and I believe that is their slogan, doing the most good, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wind up looking into because they was like, yo, we got to look into the finances of the people who run these companies. Now, you say doing the most good. Your employees barely get paid anything, but you making hundreds of millions of dollars a year off of free shit, right? So
Yeah, that's true.
I always did look at stuff like that and wonder. Cause remember, we are 70s and 80s babies, and we've always seen that one fucking commercial with that old fat white man that's bald headed with the beard talking about as little as 83 cents a day could help feed a starving family in Africa,
Shit,
right?
it been that little 83 cents then added up all this fucking time.
Exactly.
Plus
So,
the grants and all that other type of money that they do get for that shit. So, you know,
right. Now you because my goofy ass was like, well, fuck that. If 83 cents a day times 10 is $8.30 in 10 days, right? How many weeks we got in a month? We got 4 weeks in a month. That's 30 days. So you do three times $8.30, and that's what you paying to these motherfuckers every month with your donation, and all you gonna get is a motherfucker save the children t-shirt.
I'm
You,
about to
and,
get your ass a sticker.
yeah, no, you're gonna get the t-shirt. That's the only thing you're gonna get. A t-shirt, right? But you
Right.
still, but you saying you gonna do this every month? Every month, nigga, it's 52 weeks in a year, 12 months.
So why you
That's
think
a
it's a
lot of
bad
fucking
thing, Chap,
money.
that white
That's a,
people want to save third world country people or people that they think or believe is in these poor states? Because I've seen a couple of these mission vans and characters come by the 12s, in these white vans down here, also in New Orleans. And is New Orleans considered a third world country? I mean, talk to me about that, Chap. What you think?
I wouldn't consider it a third world country at all. I just think
'Cause-
that it's
oh, we got
slower.
third world problems though.
No, it don't. It don't. It do not.
I'm just fucking around.
It do not. It's just that
Because it seems like that's a part of the white
it's a
saviorism, right? If I come
because
down here to New Orleans, then I'm making it look like it's worse than it is. If I got to come down here and save it, like you see what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm just trying to, get the feel of what they doing because the definition said, mostly Africa and third world countries, but these motherfuckers be down here in the
yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm
facts.
saying? They be in the Carolinas, they be in Mississippi. These motherfuckers is on the missions right now,
Facts
and they
right off.
raising the and they okay. So talk to me a little bit about what you think is the situation with them actually not only going to third world countries, but coming into these inner cities as well.
Son, these people is using they basically the grants and shit is signed up and lined up for you to use them into the inner city. So they're not giving them to black companies, or black companies are not applying for them because they think they can't get them for whatever reason, and they taking the money and using part of it to do some dumb shit right quick. That's why you see the
Mm,
Nord, the Nordpokes and all that type of shit they have. They'll do something, but it's something little. It's not nothing big. It's not nothing that's gonna actually make a change or actually make a difference.
hmm
They really just giving you something, giving you a bone so you can stay, so they can say they did something towards it
hmm
or whatever. They even overpriced the shit, in paperwork and shit, just to make it seem like it costs that much, knowing you ain't use all that money towards that shit. It
mm.
just all type of tactics and shit you could use, and at the end of the day, some of the time or majority of the time, that should be tax write offs, and they wind up with your money back anyway. So
Now,
you
Pete,
ain't
let me ask you: do you think? I ain't mean to
back.
cut you out, chat.
Oh, go
Paul? Do you think, Pete, using what Chop just gave you, the analogy that Chop just gave you? Do you think these white missions, when they come to these inner cities, are they using our inner city black churches to pump these missions? Talk to me. What you think?
Yeah,
Okay, give
yeah.
me an example.
I really um shoot. There's so many instances I could come across, and it's not really so much the churches. We could look at just some of the schools. Remember, I was
Okay,
telling
that's
y'all the other night when we
okay.
first started talking about this, was like they came
Right.
to my school while I was, my junior, senior year, and they were talking about doing a tour to Africa and going study abroad and learn culture and work within the communities and stuff like that.
hmm
And we had to do the fundraising.
But
Wait a minute,
remember,
why
what
we
we
got
talking about is done through the church. So we talking about like these when we talk about these mission trips, we talking about
now
Christian.
now look,
These, yeah, we talking about you didn't say 'cause that's why I added the church and asked you about the church thing because a lot of these mission people that come from these other places, they target a certain city and then they target a certain area and then they find out who's the local churches around that area and they get with the local churches
uh-huh.
to try to you know uh uh gain more
Get the
funds or do
get
business with the church, to give them funds to switch
or
over
just
to
get
to
people to
bring the
join in
children. I
on
don't
a
know. Right,
or
right,
just
right.
really just getting people to join in on a crusade to keep
hmm
the charade alive. Wait, I gotta mute my mic because
Okay,
somebody about to.
okay. But yeah, Chad, what you think about that? Churches, even these big churches, or just some of the small churches. Like a lot of these missions guys come from other states, and start these missions with a lot of these white Christians, and I'm saying that for a reason because that's exactly what it is. It's no black people in the group or the organization at all, and they come down to the city and get with a lot of these, you know, like I said, black city churches, and get with the people about their mission. So do you see that as a bad thing or a good thing? You think they just trying to help the people, or do you see the harm it could cause? Or talk to me about that. What you think before we get on with this video?
Yeah, I'm
I
back.
don't think I haven't really seen when y'all was when you brought it up. I thought about did I see it in the church, and I didn't see the church I've been to uptown. I didn't see them run the mission dudes from over there before. You know,
Mm.
it's a full gospel church or whatever, but I didn't see them tell the mission dudes to get the hell from around there.
Well, you talking
But
about the dudes on the bike?
yeah,
Nah, I ain't
Oh,
talking about
that's
the bike
Mormon.
dudes. I'm
oh, all
talking
right.
about the Christian church. It'd be a van of them, chap. They all pop out the van on your ass, and they
And
all
go
white. They
roam
all
through the
got t-shirts.
neighborhood.
Some of them had the whole wooden cross with them, though, and they'll walk that bitch all the way down Bourbon.
Oh, I'm thinking you talking about the people when you said that. I didn't see them do that to help for like Habitat for Humanity.
That's something that's close. That's close to what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Yeah,
Now,
I didn't
them
see
people who
that.
do the humanity are a part of these missions I'm talking about.
Okay.
See, these people come from places like where you at, right now, or New York and stuff like that. They come from, Buffalo and places like that, and they get these funds together, and they group up, and they go to places like Baltimore, right, and go
Right.
into the inner city as 15, passenger van full of white people with Jesus Christian T-shirts on, and they all come out there and paint a park. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or get with humanity, like you said, Habitat for Humanity. Get with them and build half of an old lady house or something, right? Or somebody that's
Right.
supposed to move in Section 8
Yeah.
thing. All this is a part of that, Jack. So when you see them do these type of things, these things are a part of these organizations that they gain. They see soliciting funds actually, because like I posted on Instagram, the guy who was telling his story about the mission thing. These people were taking. These people were
Donation.
telling people, yeah, they were telling people that it was over 53 million people that needed help. When in actuality, the area that they were going into, the
Only had about
population was
11.
only 11 million.
So
So
they
look how
they
much funds,
basically
right, they was asking for at the time.
Right.
So they'll do this. Not saying that they don't go out there. Yeah, they go out there, but when they go out there, it's only for photo op.
that's it.
Facts.
It's only for, you see what I'm saying? Everything is for Instagram. Everything is for social media. Everything is to make the church and the people who's in the organization that's with the church that went to the thing are supposed to only be concerned about that, even if they not directly a part of soliciting the funds. You see what I'm saying? Some of the people that go on the trips don't even know all this shit even going on, John.
Right. They being
Right.
bamboozled too.
That's true.
You
And
know,
but
and
the that
I've seen them a lot of times, y'all, on Bourbon Street, especially around, some of the worst holidays that we have down here, y'all. We have gate, we have the gate thing too, y'all. What is called, y'all? The gate,
gay pride
the
gay
get me
pride day.
by the parade. What we call that?
The gay pride
Can't
Damn, I
parade.
forgot. Decadence. Is it decadence?
Oh, decadence, yeah.
That's the decadence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we
yeah.
got that down here, y'all. This is peak time for the type of mission people we talking about right now, child. That would be peak time for them. They bust out in that motherfucking van like gang members, nigga, and hit Bourbon Street, and they got
Like
Jesus. They got a white man himself on the cross with rollerblades, nigga, on the cross, and they just drag his ass all the way down Bourbon Street to say that
Preaching
Jesus
the word.
Jesus gonna kill all y'all. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. You see what I'm saying? Like they'll do the whole bit,
boy,
and it's a
man, exactly what you're saying. I just can't say nothing about it because I I can't. I just won't go forward. I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, just do you think? Okay, but I'm gonna go back to my original question then. So, by you knowing about it, what do you think it? What do you think it benefits? Like, do you think it's a bad thing for us to to allow these people to do this, or do you think it's a
Yeah,
good thing and they could
they
possibly
should
help?
let them come in here, especially if they letting them come in here and they letting them get city funding. That's for the locals.
Ooh,
If
that's
they
a good
if
point.
they doing that, then that's definitely a problem. If they are actually helping, which we know they not or whatever, then fuck, you know, basically it should
Somebody,
be. Yeah. But like I
I
said, you ain't coming down here for free and just saved up some money because you wanted to go to New Orleans to get a snowball or something, or eat a po' boy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, I can hear him saying things like that, but I wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
convinced that that's
I'm
the
gonna be
reason.
honest with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Them
Yeah, y'all
bitches
go
be
ahead.
coming
Yeah,
out there while I be
that's why we
on
make the
bourbon, bro.
platform. Let's talk about it.
But
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta look at it. You go on streets like Bourbon to cut loose and enjoy and
Yeah.
don't bring your holy rolling ass out there while I'm trying to enjoy my motherfucking self, cause I'm gonna be looking at you like, man, if you don't get the fuck away from
he
me, I
got,
came out here for this shit.
Say, say what you doing with a hand grenade, huh? You
now
supposed
you
to be
don't
over
know.
Jesus. What you doing with a
I'm
hand
sorry.
grenade?
Fuck.
I'm
But
sorry. I
you
gotta
Go
bitches
put
will
ahead,
take
bro.
y'all vacation to come down here and enjoy the
I
food
gotta
on
pay
Bourbon
the
Street, but
trip
y'all
though
don't want to be here for the
because
nightlife? Get the
Go
fuck
ahead.
out of here, man.
Let
let's
Chop
go
go. P right quick. What you say, Chop?
exactly. Wait, I gotta pay this
Hold on. Take your time, Chop.
clip
You're
to pull
breaking up
up.
a little
So
bit. Start over. Yeah, you're breaking up.
yeah, my shit,
There you go.
I'm trying to get this clip. Once I get this, I want Pete out to see this clip because the same thing he just said is the same thing Miss
Mm-hmm.
Mary just said. She
Oh
said
yeah,
the
that's a fact.
same thing.
Yeah, we on it. We on it tonight, people. Y'all, if y'all just jumping in, or if y'all joining us now, man, y'all could jump in them comments, man, and let us know what y'all think. If y'all in the building, or if y'all watching us or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Ask y'all questions. If y'all do know anything about this, what experiences did y'all know about the missions? Was it a good, bad, or a bad thing? Because they
Yeah,
do
let us know
allow,
where
like
you
I was
from
telling Chap.
also.
Yeah, and let us
Don't
know where
forget to
y'all
let us
from
know where
because
you
it
from.
it does because it do resonate to the churches like I was like some of my brothers earlier about because they do try to recruit and to get more the inner city youth involved with them actually doing things because at one time uh I actually had uh uh I actually went through these people that was starting kind of like this Christian community center type thing they was trying to do in the neighborhood at one time. And I'm gonna tell you, it helped a lot of kids, at one time. It wasn't the big group mission thing like we talking about here, but it was also one of those things where it's like basically like a community center, basically. And they did this, I think, with their own funding. So we're differentiating from the scams versus people who are actually doing things, who are actually, a part of something, you know. And a
Right.
lot of times, if we don't know the difference, if we don't know what we're looking at, then we could confuse it for some other stuff. So I don't want people to think that we're just attacking white Christian groups, okay? Because just saying that together is kind of like an oxymoron. There shouldn't
Fuck
be
with
white Christian
this
groups
lady
any
right
fucking
here.
way.
This lady right here, she is attacking all Christians. She sounds just like Paul. That's why it's a slippery slope that Paul was on. I ain't one of those.
Them
Go
motherfuckers
ahead.
be out there.
God
I don't
damn.
understand why they do that bourbon thing neither, though. I don't get that bourbon shit neither, though. But I digress. I'm gonna mute up.
I genuinely feel. I don't care that you're a Christian. I don't care what the Bible says. Like, I feel like it's a show.
Oh, it's frying up.
Here and
You might have to you might have to stop it and replay it, Chap. It's frying bad.
About these very real.
I could hear
Yeah, you might have to stop it and
they
replay it.
come out
It's
to
frying
replay
bad.
it.
It's okay, people.
Right?
Give us a minute on this goddamn StreamYard. StreamYard be on some bull. We fuck with your StreamYard, but we gotta upgrade us now. Come on now.
Gotta do something.
Christian mean now this is another question too. Christian means a lot of things to a lot of different people. So do you believe every Christian is a good Christian?
Not a different. I wouldn't say that.
USA
is
not a
These
real
comments
place.
might be strong, but it's how I genuinely feel. I don't care
that
There you
that
go.
you're a Christian. I don't care what the Bible says.
Like,
Like
I
I
feel
feel
Lord.
like it's a clown
She's a
show.
savage.
Like sitting here trying to decipher what your little mythical book has to say about these very real political issues, right? I don't care if you're Christian. In fact, I will fight for you to have your religious liberty and practice your Christianity. I believe in that. I don't believe in Christianity, which means that you do not get to dictate the way I live my life based on your religion. I don't care what the Bible says. You have every right in the world. All those women who identify with your religion have every right in the world to not get an abortion, to not take birth control, but they do not have the right to dictate my life and what I decide to do with my body. I don't care about your goddamn religion. I'm so tired of having non-stop conversations
Savagery.
about what the Bible says. You live your life in the way that you interpret the Bible. Again, I don't care. But you don't get to take the Bible and tell me, well, the Bible says this in this chapter and this verse. I don't care. I don't care. I don't believe in it. And I have the right, based on our Constitution, to not believe in it.
Well, see, this is now, Paul. This is a good reason why I tell you about TYT. You see why I tell you about TYT?
Right. Stir
Yeah, because
tactics.
you know that's her, right? You know that's one of the anchors.
One of the original
Yeah.
co-hosts.
Yeah.
They
But,
gave
I
her
mean-
her segment and she went ape shit savage on that.
Oh, she been a savage though. That's the whole thing. How can you talk
Yeah,
about?
but not
See, this
that
is another
savage.
part.
God damn.
But, hey, this is a part of the white saviorism to me. In my eyes, this is part of white saviorism. I don't need her white ass to tell me how bad it is or what it is about my goddamn book. First of all, you ain't supposed to like it. But you're not gonna misinterpret of what that Bible actually means or what that Bible actually stands for. You're not about to do that, man.
First of all, who said it was mythical? These are
Thank you.
actual things that we live
Thank you.
in that the Bible said we was
Thank
gonna
you,
be living
Peter.
in. So please keep
No,
your
she's narcissist. She's narcissist.
narcissistic.
No. A narcissist. I'm talking about this bitch is a Viking.
Oh Lord.
This bitch
Come
is
on, man.
mesoteric ass views. Nobody don't give a shit because when it comes to that Greek shit and all that shit, y'all don't call it mythology, but in the books it's called mythology. So what you talking about? Oh,
There
you
we
a
go.
pagan? Oh, you don't believe in nothing? Oh, you just want to kill babies? You want to kill babies and rock wigs? I got you.
She's an atheist.
That's what happened. The Supreme Court.
So how she
ruled
fighting for
today
black people
that-
then?
Come on, man.
No, go ahead, Chad. Go ahead. That bitch damn near look like her great niece.
Come on, man. Like I said, bro, I don't. You ain't the ones out there getting abortions. Well, I don't think
You ain't the ones out there getting shot.
I don't see. You know what? I'm not in their community, so I can't say what they're doing. I can say what I know.
And guess what, Chap? You right. So why is this bitch on the broadcasting service telling us what we fucking need to do or what is wrong in our shit when her fucking ass is cozy in that goddamn studio? Just like what you just said.
She ain't got no.
She ain't got no fucking play. Just like how you feel.
Like,
thank you, man.
We ain't got no place in the what you call it conversation. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no place in that shit. We don't even have to know that shit, to be honest. But at the end of the day, I digress. I'm not going too hard on it because I just, I don't want.
If y'all got anything to say, if
for,
y'all got any questions, you got any comments,
man.
put it in the comment box. If you're watching right now, subscribe, like, and put in the comment box. If you have any questions that y'all want us to ask live, don't text me directly. Don't text Chop directly. Don't text Paul directly. Get in the comment section. You can drop right down, hit the little button that look like the Blunt Talk avatar. It's the live chat thing. Hit that button and start the typing and let us know what's happening. I'm in here. I'm with you. DD504, I see you, baby. But go ahead, Chop. Just letting people know right now. If y'all watching right now, get in the comment section and let us know what's happening. This is why we here. This is why we going over this. This is an open platform, people. Everybody has the right to their opinion. Ain't nobody gonna tell you nothing about what you think, about what you believe. None of that. This is why we're here to have an open discussion. Our opinions are not based on yours. So we're not here to blame nobody or do none of that. So people, just give us that, you know what I'm saying, and just get in this comment section and let us know what you think. But go ahead, fellas. I just want to let that be known right quick.
So yeah, man, like I agree with Chop on that, bro. Like we are men. We don't know what it's like to have an abortion. We don't know what it's like to we know what it's like to have your civil liberties trampled on. We know what it's like to have your dignity put out on display. We know what it's like to have, like,
I'm gonna say it like this. Most basketball players can't play football. And most football players can't play basketball. They don't have gender, race, sex, nothing. Just the sports. You know what I'm saying? Most dudes that can play basketball cannot play football. And the ones that can play football don't have enough eye-hand coordination to play basketball. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. A straight person to have a gay conversation, or a gay person to have a straight conversation, or a man to have a conversation about a woman. It's still, I'm not saying we ain't interacting with people and don't grow opinions. It's just that I feel like if everybody stayed in their fucking lane and just
that shit hard, though. Child, that shit hard, B. That's the problem. You right. No, you right though. You right. That lane shit something serious, bro.
Think about it, bro. Like as a straight neck so long behind race, you know.
Oh, you're breaking up, Chop. You might have to repeat yourself a little bit, bro. StreamYard bullshitting you right now.
Ooh, wow. You breaking up bad, bro.
Ooh, yeah, they roboting the shit out of it. That was Ron, you might as well don't say nothing else right now and start over, dog.
They say you going too hard, bro.
They trying to shut you out. You know you said.
But like I said, bro, I agree with Chop, man. Like it's too hard for motherfuckers to stay in their lane, bro.
Yeah. If you could reiterate on a little bit of what he was saying, just to kind of help round out a little bit.
I don't even know
jump
if he
into
heard
the video.
Oh, there you go. He gonna come back.
Yeah,
man. It's too hard for motherfuckers to stay in their lane, bro. It's like the easiest thing you could do is mind your motherfucking business. If it don't pertain to you, shut the fuck up. But
and think about it, though. Look how hard that is, though, right? When people are concerned, this is how you can see when people concerned or people making a concern, right? We're not putting that factor into it. See, that makes people get what? Involved.
Correct.
When somebody show concern and got money behind concern, somebody getting involved, Nick.
All the time.
A lot of people getting involved. And if all us the same damn color, that means something as well. Just like when they see a group of black people get together. It's the same thing when a bunch of whites. So when you have these missions that's full of just white Christians that jump in these vans and go on Bourbon Street, is it all in the up and up? Is it really for us? Is it really to push Christian? What we doing? When we really taking these funds, taking it from the people and lying about what's actually going on with the missions.
It's misleading.
How much money was actually? Oh, what? How much money was actually donated? Because you ain't gonna tell the people. All you're gonna do is give them a T-shirt and
Why
tell
is
them
you
they're a
on Bourbon
Christian, you
Street?
know. But go ahead, Chap. I'm listening. We can hear
You know
you.
what I'm saying? As a
Yeah,
Christian, why is you on Bourbon Street? Why is you know what I'm saying? I'm not
you trying to
saying that
save the masses.
I'm
You
not
trying to
saying
stop
that
all that shit.
that nobody should try to force somebody to try to live a certain life, but
Okay,
you
we'll break
should
that down
be
then for the people
you
that don't
should
know what you
be
mean. Yeah.
if you're in the mission and you came your ass down here from California to come to New Orleans to try to help with something, don't go to a pride parade if you pushing Jesus. You see what I'm saying?
They be out there too.
That's all I'm
With they
saying. If you
with their
pushing
regular shirt, just
Jesus,
enjoying just enjoying the
yeah,
festivities. I've seen it. You're
because
right.
because
I've seen them. Yeah.
the Bible goes against that. Your laws and statutes as that person or that community goes against that. Now, like I said, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that they should be out there hitting them people with Bibles in their head and shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying none
Hey,
of that kind of
that's how they be preaching.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that if if you're going to come in the Lord's name, then I would expect you to come saying shit like, you shouldn't be doing certain stuff or whatever. That's if it is what it is. But like I said, at the end of the day, I think if everybody just stick to their community, it's like trying to get 7-year-old girls to play with 7-year-old boys. It's not gonna happen. They play two different kind of games. You know what I'm saying? Like they play two different kind of ways. They talk two
So what
different
if
kind
I'm
of
concerned? So what if I'm just concerned about your community and I just want to help out? How do I do that? Good black man.
You come your ass in the community by the so-called black people and help them. That's what you do. You don't go ask a
How
white
do
person
how
shit. You
how
don't
do
go
I do
ask
this
a
when you tell
white
me mind my
person.
business? How do I do this?
You don't
No.
ask a white motherfucker nothing. And the bougie black bitches either. You don't ask their ass nothing.
But we have all this
Go find
funding,
your hood.
chap, and we got the local church, and we got we got Greatest Thanksgiving and all. We set up, bruh.
And we got enough
We trying to
money
help
Bro,
now.
don't
We
get me
got
started with these
waters.
people.
population. We shouldn't have a homeless population at all. They should have someone for
Ooh,
them
that's a
people to
good
cook.
point.
It just is what it is. It's the truth. We should not have a homeless population in New Orleans. We see how money fluctuates and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So the money there, like I can't say since I've been a child to now living in New Orleans that they ain't fucking got enough money or the city broke.
So to be a savior, or something to be called white saviorism, does that consider you having money, or is just all this shit just brain power
The
and you just getting with
stereotype,
churches?
the stereotype breeds that you have to have money. I would agree with that. The stereotype does, but I've seen people help each other. We friends. I got partners. You know what I'm saying? I done seen people help people genuinely, and get them off drugs and all kind of shit. So I
Yeah.
don't want to hear the bullshit. With
So
no
why?
money,
So
you
why
see
you
what I'm
think?
saying?
So right. So why you think they? Why you think they ask for so much, or why you think they emphasize on how many people need help when it's
Because they
not
won't get
true?
paid for their time. Because they won't get paid for their
So
time.
money is
That's all.
involved.
Yeah, they won't get
If
paid
I'm
for their
telling
time.
you, 60 million people need waters and some food and some rice, but only 11 million actually need it, then how much money is actually being donated to the 11 million that actually need it versus me telling you about the 53 that ghostly supposed to need it? Like how much money and how much shit is invested and just sitting there for the taking?
Like I said, I'm gonna say it like this
Hundreds
too.
of
I'm gonna say
thousands of
this:
millions of dollars, bro.
Garrett Polk is
If
a
you
Garrett
happy,
Polk.
you see what I'm saying? Like where now where the
Garrett
fuck is
Polk
that bulk of butter? And who that shit
is
greasing?
made. Not even just Garrett. I'm gonna say
Think
Garrett
about it.
and Terrell
Yeah.
got money too, but them goals ain't up the fucking pole. That shit should be way better than the fuck it is. You see what I'm saying? Like, just like at Garrett, like, it's nowhere in the world y'all got all these. They got fucking congressmen and all that. If people, my thing is this: if a van of people from another state want to come down here and help, why they won't help before the niggas that actually live down here and fucking put these
That's a
leases and
good
all that.
question.
It don't make no
Cause it
sense.
ain't no money involved.
If you could leave that at a question, chop, and let me and P Dot, jump in on that, bro. I would love that, bro. If you could leave it right there and let us answer that one, though, I love
Yeah, because I want my internet to catch back up.
that. P, you go first, player. Go ahead, Haley. Go
All
ahead.
right. It's like
Why
this,
don't
man.
we jump in and be these people where these people don't look like they even have to come down here and do this shit?
Quite honestly, tell you the truth, man, I think it's because one, if we get together and start trying to do that shit, it's gonna look like we up to no good.
Mm.
All right, wait. Before you finish,
Give me
P, that
more
I'm
on
gonna
that.
say this: you full of shit. You full of shit because you know
No,
what? A nigga could
no,
walk up to you
no.
right now. Listen
Listen,
to me. Listen to
if
me.
a
A
group
nigga
of
could
us
walk up to you right
motherfucking
now in the
so-called
store,
black
right?
people get together, jump in a
You stupid.
goddamn van and go
Mhm.
down, okay, let's turn the table. Let's just say a group of us get together, find a poor white community, and go down there and say we're here to help. What you
It's
think they're
not
gonna
gonna
look at
happen.
us as?
It's not gonna happen.
Huh? Why?
Mm.
It's not gonna happen. I mean, you
Why?
can stand your ass right there and give
Mm.
away some shit, but the police gonna pull up on you. They gonna sit right there
I
and wait
said,
for
let's
you to
turn the
finish.
table. Let's say a group of
Turn
He
it
us
ain't gonna
back.
stop you.
get
I
together
think
and
if
go
you
into a poor white community and do the same thing
Right.
that they're trying to do. What is that going to
Right.
look like to them?
Mm.
oh, what this
You see
gonna
what
look
I'm
like to
saying? The
them?
Mm.
same thing it look like to us, bro. It's going to look like we
That
up to
was my
something.
honest answer to your question. I don't know. But my thing is a nigga could walk in the store, so-called nigga could walk in the store right now and be like, yeah, brother, why don't you give me $1 so I can buy this tea? You gonna tell that nigga, man, I go to work. That's what you gonna tell him. You ain't gonna give him that
You
fucking dollar.
fucking right.
Exactly. So that's why the white people feel like they
Fuck.
gotta come in the hood and help
You
our
know
ass.
why? Cause listen, let me tell you why I feel that way, bro. Cause I was getting off from work one day. My girl come pick me up. We going to rallies because fuck, just going to rallies
Yeah.
so we can get something to eat. That way we ain't gotta cook when we
Speak
go
without
home.
too much detail. Just go ahead.
So
But go ahead. You know.
they had a brother under the bridge. Brother just
The
sitting there with
names
his
have
little
been changed to
sign.
protect the innocent.
You know, he's standing there with a little sign say anything helps. So we already done pulled into the line. I said, well, you know what, babe? Look, when we go back, I'ma just give him one of my burgers. Since you don't like the fries, I'm gonna take your fries and I'm gonna give him one of my burgers, your fries, and he could have my drink. That'll be a meal for him. Bro, I go to work the next morning. What I see when I'm going clock in, this motherfucker walking out of the back from the meat department with a whole brand new camping set on his back with some fucking
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
steaks.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
I'm sitting up there like, yo, I just saw dude yesterday like out there bumming asking for change. This bitch about to go grilling these fucking steaks. The fuck?
Cause he
That right
all right
there
now, P dot.
made me be like,
All
you know
right now,
what?
P dot.
I can't
I
do that
gotta
shit
keep
no
it a
more.
buck. I gotta keep it a buck with you, P dot. That scenario would not make me want to stop giving the people. The reason I say that is because if you caught the nigga and he was hungry and you fed him, right? Was the
Mm-hmm.
burger and fries and drinks supposed to last him for 3 years or something? Or for the rest of the week?
No, it wasn't. But fuck, nigga, you
Mm.
could have went and took that
Fuck
same
what?
money instead of
That
buying a
man gotta
hundred and
eat,
$30
boy.
fucking camping
Fuck
set
yeah,
and got your ass in a
that
fucking
man.
room somewhere
Hey,
off the
it is
street.
priorities. Priorities in
You bought $130 camping set instead of saying, well, I'm gonna take these few little dollars and go right here in the men's department, buy me some slacks, a pair of $20 shoes, and a nice dress shirt, and go get a fucking job. Don't act like niggas ain't got skills, bro. If you motherfucker, if you could get out there and bum change and all that shit for 8, 9, 10 hours a day from sun up to sundown, motherfucker, you could go get a job. Period. Point. Goddamn
We
blank.
not giving, but we not the ones. The thing is, we not the ones with
Hey,
the
bro, this is an
businesses
open
to give
platform, dude. If you got comments, people, please put
to
it in the
give the
chat. I
people
will
jobs.
answer
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
And
Wait.
Just
DD
like you're
504
saying,
said you don't know
She said
everybody's
you don't
story.
know everybody's story. That's
Right, right.
understandable. But if I see you, if I'm coming to my job, I know you could go get the motherfucker. You in the store.
You
Go to the
know
kiosk
it.
and put an application in.
We gotta stop saying it, Paul, because we don't know this. If
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
if you
trying to
know
be
the
mean or
person
nothing, but that shit
personally,
kind of
then
burnt me.
it's not being mean. It's not being mean. I'm not saying you're being mean. I'm just being honest.
Oh, all right. Another example of why I don't do it.
Hold on, Chop. Let your internet catch up, homie. You're frying again a little bit.
I'm gonna give you another example of why I don't do it, bro. I don't know if anybody ever seen this lady. She a red lady. She got freckles. At one point, she had like a little afro style hairstyle, but she done cut it down as low cut. This lady was pregnant with a baby, right? She had a baby already out there in the stroller. This school time, that baby should have been in school. So I understand you might be you claim to be homeless, right? Okay, I understand you might be homeless. So you could you out there bumming for change or whatever like that. Cool. Bruh, that lady had the baby, and just so happened one day me and my girl riding, going to work again, saw her in a car with her old man. So you mean to tell me you out here begging for change with these babies on the street day in and day out, and you got a motherfucking brand new car? Come on, man. That shit make me not want help no fucking body, because these
Damn, I
people
wish I
riding
had that
around in these
soundtrack button. I'd have
wheelchairs.
hit that Joe Biden. Come on, man.
Look, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, bro. These people that you be seeing out here,
yeah, it's different
bro.
entities. You're right. It's a
I
lot
know
of
y'all
scams be
probably done
going
seen this.
on, and that's why we talking about this. It's a lot of scams be going on. You right.
It's a lot of that, bro. Listen, you notice the one thing. I'm about to hit you to something, bro. You got to remember this too. All these people that's down here under that bridge, they not from New Orleans. They came from other places that they had a nice life at. They came down here to be fucking homeless just so they could keep raising money. Trust me, I'm telling you, the motherfuckers that you be seeing on Bourbon Street with the little posing and all that shit, man, them people make money every fucking day. Ain't no reason you could sit here and tell me I watched a homeless man come fresh off the street, go into a bank and make a goddamn deposit while on the phone talking about, yeah, babe, I made about $300 today. What you made? This shit's a fucking scam, bro. So if they if they could do that, I know fucking well, right? You don't need my money, because my children need my money, man. Fuck all that.
That's what they call it. You so what you're saying is panhandling is a career.
Hell yes.
That's right, because panhandling is something different, P. So you kind of doubling up on the homeless versus the panhandling.
Listen, if you asking for money for food and a motherfucker say, well, bro, I don't have no money to give you, but I'll go get you some food. I don't want your money. I don't want your food. I need the money. That's the same thing these motherfuckers saying they doing over in Africa. Oh, we going over here to feed these African children. And them fucking children already straight. Y'all bringing them in just for photo ops and making it look like them children starving and all that. Man, come on, man. That's like a corporate gigantic hand of panhandling. Let's say it like that. That's corporate panhandling it. Same shit. Asking for money for something that you know you don't need the money for.
I think that right.
Yeah, I think it's good to talk about it. You know, I think it's good for us to just talk about it.
It is because at the end of the day,
we gotta get an understanding. We have to get understanding.
I just had a conversation with one of my people about some serious shit, and I've been kind of talking to my brothers and shit about the shit lately. That same conversation, and I understand that I got a strong personality, though. That's why I don't try to push my shit on people. I try to let people talk and shit, but I know I come strong, and that's just me. But I will never let nobody, no person on this earth make me feel bad for being, like, you see what I'm saying? Being
strong-minded.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I understand the homeless shit too, because like I said, son, on a personal level, and I really be trying to start to understand shit. I know niggas that I went to school with that I see with mental illness issues that be out there acting like homeless people. And the whole time they got houses and shit to go to. But that's part of what you're saying, but you don't know those people personally, so you can't say that they have the mental illness issues. I could say that I know Percy was one of the top cornerbacks in the league for as in high school and going to college and shit, and now he round the store talking about being Percy Miller. You see, God forgive me for laughing. But you see what I'm saying? That's why I say on a personal level, if you know the people, you can say those things. That's basically what Didi's saying. Like, if you know the people, you can say certain shit, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't know them, that's just prejudges, prejudice, basically. You just prejudging them. You already got a concept or something in your head or what you think it is, and you pushing that on them versus trying to understand what they saying and how they feel about the shit, and then coming with your rebuttal. Because, like I say, we didn't watch so much shit. The Hebrew Israelites, the fucking, the ISPUKs. We didn't seen the soft niggas. We didn't seen the ones come hard. All that, dog. It's just, when you really trying to get the message, you're going to get it, whether if they come hard or if they come soft. But if you that type of person, then you cannot interpret real things. You see what I'm saying? And there's people out there that cannot interpret real things. All right, yeah, shit. All right, fuck. I wish I could just leave this bitch up, but I can't. Damn. We got a 50-minute ride to the airport. Shit. Damn, what I got stuck, see what I'm saying? They can't even hear, I can't even hear them.
But no, I was just letting y'all talk. Really, I was just soaking it all in. I was just bringing everybody up. Yeah, I was just bringing everybody up to speed too, bro. Because nigga, they been fucking with your shit. I just let you go off though, because they been fucking with your side. You been talking saying, like a robot for the left. Chap, you sound like you're transitioning over there, bro. Since you got the telephone.
Look, when I'm about to go pick my people up from the
stream yard, fucking you up right now,
I'm gonna come when I come back. We're gonna do part 2. Fuck.
Shit, it's all good, bro. I mean, if we gotta shut it down right here, we gotta shut it down right here, and we'll come right back, dog. It's, however you want to do it, player.
Coming back because this conversation gotta get finished being had.
Well, look, people. Hey, look. And make sure you hit the make sure you hit the blunt talk keynote on that motherfucker. Drop the beat on the air, chop, so I can just run this shit right quick, and you can shut it down after that. But yeah, people, part 2, nepotism, favoritism in these jobs.
No clips, no nothing.
We ain't do none of the clips yet. We done found out that somebody. The old white man is a sheriff and his wife is the deputy. They supposed to be taking somebody to jail trying to arrest another nigga in the store because she said the man sexually assaulted her.
Wow, in their own personal vehicle
in their own personal vehicle the whole time.
So who they transporting in their personal vehicle? That's
man, you get away with a lot of shit when your skin color a little different. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
nepotism, y'all.
Stay tuned for part 2 because it's gonna be a hitter.
Man, we coming right back. I'm telling you, because we still in getting to it.
From fucking Los Angeles, California. Thank y'all for having me in y'all motherfucking city, dog. I'm telling you, this is nice. What?
California love,
my internet up, bro.
But yeah, on the internet side of the game, y'all ain't shit.
Y'all ain't shit, dog.
Yeah, man, this is Blood Talk Nola, man. We'll definitely be right back, man. Y'all look out for that part 2. But, like I said, put in the comments, man, what y'all think about this.
DD504 said, wow.
Mission service, missions, and missionaries exposed.
You know why she said, wow, Peter, get your ass off the live and call that Google Dude so she can tell you why. You know why. All right, people, we out, man. We got tripping.
Be back, Blood Talk.